Hello friends, I am Venkat. I have secured my selection in the civil services examination held in the year 2011.
Congratulations, Venkat. Tell your views on changing nature of civil services in recent years.
I think from the last 3-4 years there have been a continuous change in the pattern of the civil services examination in the prelims as well as in the mains examination. And now the UPSC is demanding the students not only to memorize facts of standard books, but also implying the knowledge is also very important, and analytical and question based on personal views are also asked and they are laid emphasis on.
How you took this changing nature of civil services in positive spirit?
So, I think if the nature of the examination is changing, it gives a chance to the new aspirants, and I took this opportunity that if the pattern is changing, then there will be an equal opportunity for the new aspirants as well as the repeaters. So I took it in this way, and I thought that there is an equal chance, no matter if one is preparing for 2 years or 3 years or if it's the first attempt.
As a civil servant, how you think that you can contribute well in the administration?
So I think one needs a personality and a mindset of an administrator to contribute to the nation. And if one is sympathizing and empathizing with the problems of the country, I think each and every individual in their own capacity can contribute in the nation building, and not only administrator, but as administrator you can contribute in a better way, and your actions and decisions will be implemented through a mechanism which is institutional, which is very important, especially for the rural areas.
For your preparation, you joined coaching center. What should be the basis of choosing a coaching center?
I think the foremost basis for choosing an institution would be the medium in which you are appearing should be the same as the medium as provided, because there is a lot of mixing up in institutions like Hindi and English. They are parallel batches, and that is very lethal for the aspirants. Secondly, the mentor should be knowledgeable, no doubt, but also experienced and well versed with the pattern and the nature of the UPSC. And thirdly, the results which the institute is providing. I think these three should be the pillars of your decision.
How did you meet Santosh sir?
I met him when I was in graduation, and I think I was fortunate enough to start early on. And when I met him, I got an inspiration and a zeal that I can start on early on and I can achieve it in the very first attempt itself. And rest is up to Almighty. I think things have worked on a positive note after that.
Venkat, how important are the group studies?
I think group studies should not be taken as group studies. They should be taken as a plethora of views, where you exchange views, where people are there to listen to you, people are there to criticize you, people are there to cross-question you. And one should take it in this respect, as it is a well-known saying that ocean is below all. It is open to all, and that's why they are great.
In last 2-3 years, the preparation of GS is now changing. So, how you prepared for the general studies?
First of all, general studies will sound general, but it is not general at all. One needs to know all the components of the general studies, namely political science, history, geography, science and technology, geography, and environment can also be integrated with geography, and the current events. Along with these analytical views on the problems and prospects of the politics of inside the country and India's relation with the world. I think these things should be taken care of very thoroughly. And for these, I think the newspaper are the basic material, which will be the basic source of the question paper setters also. And surfing through government sites is also a very good option for the new age. I think internet can provide a very wide purview of knowledge.
How you develop this habit of analyzing the things and developing your opinion? It's a neutral opinion which are nowadays expected in civil services.
I think that views should not be and cannot be always neutral. One has to take decision, and I think that will take you out from the crowd. Because when you take decision and you stand by it, then only you can be said as a leader and an administrator. I developed this habit as I met Santosh sir. His way of teaching and things which revolved around me made me think that if you want to stand out in crowd, then you will have to be different. And with the different approach, you can, I think, develop a analytical view and a very established and a very basic view also. It's not required that you know everything under the sun and you can tell everything, but if you analyze things and if you know the pros and cons, I think it's easy for a educated person to take decisions.
Could you suggest some standard references and to the aspirants?
As it is a well-known fact that NCERTs are very basic books and they should be studied as a thorough books, and the NCERTs which were published prior to 2006 are also very important. Along with that, I think for modern India, Bipin Chandra book can also be referred. And for polity, I referred Indian Polity by M. Lakshmikant. And for economics, I read in parts, not fully, Mishra and Puri, and also edited version of Uma Kapila, which was very basic and very important for the understanding of economics. And I think newspapers should be thorough with on everyday basis. I think I referred Hindu, and Indian Express is also a very good newspaper.